Wonder what they were saying.
Yeah. So if you captured that, you know, it's eBayable. So anyway, hey, listen, Big Joe Braun Jr., I invited you to play some music for us, too. So would you like to play a song for us now?
Sure.
Or two?
Sure.
And like that. My guest today, co-host, has suggested all the music. We've got 3 sets of some of his favorite artists. Started out there with Big Joe Shelton, and nominee for Song of the Year from the Blues Foundation for his song Older I Get, the Better I Was, and amen for that. And like I say, Joe Braun Jr. is a teacher here for the Guitars Not Guns, and he has other emeritus teaching positions we'll mention later too. But right now we're going to let him play a song. Go ahead, Joe.
All righty. This song was written by a friend of mine who lives in Cheyenne, Wyoming, Corky Weydeveld. And actually, Corky used to live here. His aunt, Kay Prine, is a relative of John Prine's.
That's John Prine.
And anyway, Corky taught me this song when I lived in Cheyenne a few years ago. Bones all broken and wired with bale from riding them broncos on the rodeo trails. Life, it ain't easy, but it could have been worse. Could be working for wages instead of a purse. I was a young man, I'd win all I need, from Pendleton's Roundup to the Calgary Stampede. After 17 years, these bone-barring bucks, my spine's a sidewinder, I'm sheer out of luck. The years take their toll on the rodeo cowboy. Too many broncos and too many shows. Too many women and too many bar rooms. I'd pack it all in, but it's all that I know. Gotta get down to Cheyenne, big money to win there. Girl, I remember I might see again there. She took all the money made there last year, swapped my gold buckle for a 6-pack of beer. The years take their toll on the rodeo cowboy. Too many broncos and too many shows. Too many women and too many bar rooms. I'd pack it all in, but it's all that I know. I still win some contests, though not like before. Gotta help me in the saddle, boys, gotta win me one more. Money I'll spend for the pain to kill. What the doctor don't get, you know, the bartender will. Years take their toll on the rodeo cowboy. Too many broncos and too many shows. Too many women and too many bar rooms. I'd pack it all in, but it's all that I know. What the doctor don't get, you know, the bartender will.
And for that, Joe, we give you a round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Braun Jr. And I had to go over there and get my applause machine. We work without a live audience here most of the time. But hey, if you'd like to be in the live audience, we consider it. That's Joe Braun Jr. there. Joe, great song, and from a friend that was living in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Still does live in Cheyenne.
Yeah, and was he a rodeo cowboy as well? Or?
No, he wasn't. Just a songwriter and a great fan of Dylan. He knew maybe 100 Dylan songs by heart. He was really a Dylan scholar and great guy. He builds birdhouses now. Goes around to old ranch houses and farms and takes the siding and builds really cool birdhouses.
Cool.
His wife's a potter.
Hey, man.
Piece of property called Maggie's Farm.
They sound like my kind of people, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now, what were you doing in Cheyenne?
I was, that was my first job in teacher education. I worked at the University of Wyoming off campus, and I was directing student teaching programs there.
And what is your field of expertise in academia?
It's curriculum and instruction, social studies education. So I work with teachers and teach them history, geography, civics, things like that.
You teach teachers?
I try to teach teachers.
I always like to think I'm an entertainer's entertainer. No, anyway. So now you mentioned when we were talking off camera that you're still teaching online.
I do. I teach online for the University of Missouri. I have a couple of courses I teach there, and I do some consulting for a professional organization, the National Council for the Social Studies, which represents social studies teachers in America.
And because
around the world,
because possibly you're going to do an email blast and your students will be watching. You mentioned off camera that you sometimes teach in your underwear.
There's no way of knowing that, rumors, true or not.
Is it audio or is it Skype or what is it?
No,
like?
it's just I just use text and use what's called a discussion board.
Yeah. Oh. I need to put the camera on you to show
how red I am.
The redness in Joe's face is not makeup. I wanted to, if you could see it turn there. Anyway, hey, you want to do another song now, or do you want to wait and after the next set? The next set we've got lined up is another artist that you have requested, which is Robbie Fulks, and. It's spelled F-U-L-K-S. He did write another song that I was warned about, but it's right there in the title. You know, it's easy to know it. But anyway, I'll let it be your choice. Would you like to play one now? Okay, great. Well, here's another song by Joe Braun Jr.
Actually, the song's by Robbie Fulks, and I should explain that actually all the songs that I've thought about doing today are not songs we would teach at Guitars Not Guns. I should make that disclaimer.
Okay.
And you'll see why. With her drop-dead looks and her little girl charms, everybody thought she'd go far. 20 years of age, rare-chested beat, world-class Hollywood star. Boyfriends coming and big parts too. Life was a hell of a ride. Body got old, star soon fell. Took a lot of pills and died. Took a lot of pills and died. Took a lot of pills and died. Body got older, star soon fell. Took a lot of pills and died. While the traffic rolled by on the street outside, sitting in her kitchenette, listen to the scuttle of the rats in the wall, staring at her TV set. Once might have been too proud to be found in a hovel on the Lower East Side. Nothing in the world seemed to matter much now. Took a lot of pills and died. Took a lot of pills and died. Took a lot of pills and died. Nothing in the world seemed to matter much now. Took a lot of pills and died. Might have seen her on the silver screen, may never see her again. Every once in a while at the far end of the dial, see her how she was back then. In a soft close-up in her face backlit, seemed to glow inside. Something went wrong 20 years on, took a lot of pills and died. 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 Damn pills.
You did it again.
They're on their feet this time.
My guest today and co-host, Mr. Joe Braun Jr. And we're going to get into some more music now by Robbie Fulks, who wrote the song that Joe just did. And this one's not too far off. This is, I noticed he had a diverse catalog of music. And I've only got 2 pieces by him queued up. But the first one is him solo with his guitar, and it's, I was born in Virginia and raised all over. By the way, if you're watching this in Virginia, good morning, Uncle Junior, I love you, and Aunt Ellen too. Aunt Ellen married into the family. Anyway, it's another beautiful day here in Paradise. We're going to get right into the music. This one's called Cigarette State, yeah. And yeah, like I said, I'm from Virginia myself, so pretty close to home.
All right, what are we going to
Monterey, almost live, ampmedia.org. This is somebody else's TV show.
Well, just beyond Virginia's southern border, this is called Cigarette State. It's the land that I am happy to call mine. And I was raised in a house of brick and mortar in the red clay hills of Central Carolina. Now the corn crop there is hardly worth the mention, and the cattle farms are fine but not the best. It's this little leaf we borrowed from the Indians that keeps our state at night above the rest. Now the Georgia peach is fair, Kentucky beyond compare, and Alabama's grand, the state, not the band. Well, the South, she has her diamonds, and everyone is great, but North Carolina is a cigarette state. Now the folks in our hometown sure have the habit. They'd smoke the best homegrown the whole year round. They knew what a good time was and how to have it, because that was a cigarette town. Our neighbor Frank was no hybrid man of letters, that's you, Frank, but he made an honest living off the land. And he'd put away 3 packs a day better, because he was a cigarette man. Now the Georgia peach is fair, Kentucky beyond compare, and Alabama's grand, the state, not the band. Well, the South, she has her diamonds, and everyone is great, but North Carolina is a cigarette state. Robbie. Took up with a pretty thing from Asheville. I loved her more than life and told her so. And she took it between her fingers, nice and natural, and sucked it till I felt her like a pro. So I gave her a ring, and from her paw I swiped her. She gave me a boy I'm happy to call mine. Chain smoke schools and not yet out of diapers, and a red brick house in Central Carolina. Now the Georgia peach is fair, Kentucky beyond compare, and Alabama's grand, the state, not the band. Well, the South, she has her diamonds, and everyone is great, but North Carolina is a cigarette state, and North Carolina is a cigarette state.
Yeah, Robbie Fulks on Monterey, almost live, ampmedia.org, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here he is with his band. Oh, yeah.
Principles
Yeah, Robbie Fulks, and electrified that time with his band. And hey, Joe, you pointed out that what club was he in Chicago there?
He was in a place called the Hideout, and it's one of the more interesting little bars in Chicago. Rolling Stone rates it as the best bar for music in Chicago.
Hey, cool.
Holds about 100 people.
He plays there every Monday.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, cool, cool.
He has a great blog if you look on site for RobbieFulks.com.
Okay, yeah. So if you're watching in Chicago or anywhere in Illinois, and I hope, or Illinois or the land of Lincoln, and I hope you are, the Hideout. Monday nights, Robbie Fulks. Great, that was called Slow Train. Before that, he did one called Cigarette State, which was a solo piece, and I guess you say that was in his home, huh?
Yeah, I think that was recorded at his house.
Yeah, and a little avant, well, I don't know if avant-garde's the right word. Sometimes I use words because they sound like they fit, but hey, a little pirate station that goes around and does stuff like we're doing. Anyway, hey, you wanted to, if you got your glasses still, you wanted to give a shout out to Joe Shelton's band members.
Ooh, that's right.
Because Joe going to be watching this. Big Joe, hey, Big Joe Shelton, the next time you're out here, my brother, we'll have you on the show. We'll even go in the big studio.
Okay, so on this, his record, The Older I Get, The Better I Was, playing guitar is Ben Farrell, playing bass is Cornbread Ed Swan, and on the drums is Bob Dam. I can say that on the air, can't I? It's his last name.
Damn right you can. And hey, so now we got, so Joe, make sure you tell the other 3 band members that we did a shout out to them too, okay? Anyway, and we wanted to mention Guitars Not Guns again. Why don't you hold that T-shirt up? And we wanted to tell you, Guitars Not Guns is, I'll get the camera on you in a second here. I'll get the, put it right in front of you, just right in front of you. Yeah, just like that. That is the logo this year. And Guitars Not Guns, is an organization that you can get involved with. Like I say, it's a matter of mentorship, and there's many things that you can do to get involved. So you can search for them by going on Google or one of the search engines and putting in Guitars Not Guns Monterey. Or you can come to this address right here, MontereyAlmostLive@yahoo.com. Email me, I'll email you back their site and like that. And like I say, if you see anything that you want to see again on the show, go to youtube.com/allthingscreative, or if you want to see more by a particular artist or want to see more things that whoever put up there, that's how to do it. And and I haven't reminded you yet that we are on ampmedia.org. So set your iPod, that's right kids, down with the iPod. Set your iPod, your cell phone, and your laptop to ampmedia.org and take us with you. It's easy, it's simple, life is good, don't miss a minute. So you can plug us into the listening device on your car. Unless you drive a car that's as old as I drive. Joe, you want to do another song for us?
Sure.
Because we got to get it in. Now's the time.
Well, the first 2 songs were done by people I actually know, and this last song was written by someone I didn't know, but I have great admiration for. His name was Woody Guthrie. He wrote the words to this song, but the music was written by a band called Wilco and a folk singer named Billy Bragg from England. And if you ever see the movie King of California, this song is at the end. A great movie.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Hey, there you go. Joe, thank you. That was great. And Wilco, you know, I told you that Joe suggested some music, and I always open up for requests. Like I say, we are request driven. And the other artist that he requested was Wilco. So we're going to go right into Wilco. We've got a sort of a nice artsy video that we start off with, and the second video, if we have time for it, will feature the band itself out there playing. So right now, here's Wilco. Monterey Almost Live, ampmedia.org.
I have heard the war and worry of the gospel very fast across the void. I have married, broken, spoke, charging smoke wheels, spit and swallowed opioid. I am the driver at the wheel of the horror, marching circles at the gate. My eyes have seen the fury, so flattered by fate. Tonight I'd rather count the warm fuse and turn away, subtract the silence of myself. I would rather choose a little mind of mystery, reverse a riddle for my health. I'll unwind strange rhymes overpowering, toss the chimneys in the sea. I believe I've seen the finger divine extremity. Please come closer to the feather smooth lens fire. Sadness is my luxury.